This is the Ford F100 1/10 scale RC monster truck. The folks over at FMS were kind enough to give me 2 of these trucks. So in this video, I'm going to be trying a bunch of different stunts with it, and even racing them with my friend. But first things first, we gotta unbox this thing. One thing I should mention probably right out the gate, I have pretty much no experience when it comes to RC cars, so this is gonna be a whole learning experience for me, but we're gonna try our best. Okay, how do I open this thing? We gotta make an incision right here. I have just the tool for this. Oh yeah, and then I suppose we just put this like this, lift this part up. Oh, look at that, there it is. So inside we clearly have the truck. Let's take this out. This is the instructions and some parts. Oh, here's our controller. Again, this is gonna be a huge learning curve for me. I've never used something like this. Well, all we have left appears to be the monster truck itself. All right, lifting this thing out. This thing's huge! All right, let's take the wrapping off. Ooh, that is satisfying right there. Put that in satisfying compilation number 100. Well, the truck is unboxed. I think I'm gonna put the rest of these parts on off screen, and I will meet you guys back as we try this thing out for the very first time. After I put the wheelie bar and overhead light bar on, I headed over to a park just to try this thing out. This is my first time trying out the FMS Ford F100 monster truck. We're gonna have some fun with this very small hill I found. I don't even know if we're gonna get a jump off this thing, but we'll see. We're gonna try. And try I did. Nevertheless, this hill was in fact a bit too small for me to get any air. But I was able to get used to controlling the truck very quickly, despite having very little experience driving RC vehicles.
There's a wheelie. If you reverse super hard and then you throttle it, that's a wheelie.
Soon after, I would attempt a very unorthodox stunt. Okay, this probably isn't gonna work, but I have an idea.
I'm thinking there's a slight chance that I might be able to backflip off of that. I might be completely wrong and it's just gonna crash right into it. And that's, you know what? It's probably what's gonna happen. But I'm thinking we give it a shot. Here we go. Something broke off.
So I'm pretty sure a piece flew off, but I can't find it. And that's not good. Okay, it might have just been dirt. We're gonna assume it was not a piece of the truck. That said, I'm not trying that again. I was starting to get my groove in with this thing. Feeling all accomplished, I was gonna head home. But then, I discovered something. Okay, real quick, I was on my way home, but then I came across this log. And I'm kind of wondering, could I get a mad scientist front flip off this thing? So we're just gonna try it real quick. I'm basically gonna reverse it into a wheelie, like that, and then ideally wheelie into the log, creating a mad scientist front flip. I really don't know if this is gonna be a thing, but I'm gonna try my best. Reverse it. Oh, it kinda did it. I landed on its roof first. I say we give this a few more tries. For the next half hour, I would attempt this stunt over and over and over and over again. Yet the best I could get was rolling over off of my roof into a somersault. While this was still pretty cool, I wanted to get the full flip. What if, instead of doing this flip off of a random log I found in a grass field, we instead go somewhere more practical?
So I found this. Here we have a curb, which clearly we have some distance to do our flip.
So we're just gonna see what we can do. Initially, It looked like I was going to continue to somersault all of my jumps until this happened.
Oh my gosh, I did it! I did it! You did a front flip, Ryan! That was the Bad Scientist front flip with the FMS F100 RC monster truck. I can't believe it. That was pretty cool. Well, on to the skate park now, so we can do some other tricks.
After freestyling around the track for a bit, it was time to race against my friend Sebi, but not before I would give her a chance to try out the second truck before we would race.
Oh my god, it's gracious! You're gonna crash it into my scooter. Nice donut. Oh, nice!
I thought I was gonna flip over.
Are you doing a jump? You broke it.
Oh, did you see that? Oh,
I did.
It'll go backwards too. Oh my god, this is so cool.
I know.
Needless to say, Sebi had quickly mastered the art of the RC truck, and it was time for us to officially commence our race. Each lap would consist of us starting by jumping off this ramp, going halfway around this walkway, jumping off near the bench, and then ending our lap by jumping off the ramp again. Each race would be 3 laps and a best 2 out of 3 format. Sebi's truck fell immediately after her first jump, giving me ample time to get a lead. I was able to make it past the bench jump before she even got back on the track. And with that, I had completed my first lap. But there was one problem. I forgot there was 3 laps. So I kinda just stopped on the grass and gave Sebi a huge opportunity to catch up. After I remembered this, I was able to get through my next 2 laps with no issues, finishing in first place.
Yeah, 10-man one.
So that was round 1.
Round 1.
How are you feeling going into round 2?
I feel like I'm gonna lose.
Really?
Yeah.
Despite Sebi's pessimism, her next race would start out quite a bit better than mine.
Okay, ready, set, go.
Because her truck pushed me over, I had to go run over, pick my truck back up, and get back on the track. And this would not be the only collision that would happen in this race. At this point, it started to turn into more of a truck battle royale than a race, so we had to tear the fight apart and decided to restart the race. After Sebi's truck fell over again, I decided to be the gentleman that I am and help her back up. With my final lap completed, I had officially won our best 2 out of 3. Well, I gotta say, I had a lot of fun trying out the FMS 1/10 scale Ford F100 monster trucks. And again, as someone who is pretty much new to RC vehicles, if you yourself want to get into RC trucks, I think this is a perfect starter truck. So if you want to get an FMS 1/10 scale Ford F100 monster truck, I'll leave a link down in the description where you can buy either the black and red First Blood or the high roller body. And again, thank you to FMS for giving me 2 of these trucks. This whole video was a lot of fun to make. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.